There you see the tail of the tape here between these two. Pretty even, pretty good matchmaking here by the promoters at EFC, as we've got two youngsters making their debut.
Some people like me and some people won't. Give a fuck, bitch, no I don't.
And here comes Petru Buzdugan wielding that spiked mace. 19 years old, making his debut. In the blue corner, representing the Thai boxing gym. Coached by Sergio Barbarossa, longtime fighter here in Eagles Fighting Championships. Also his kickboxing coach, Stefan Kierli. There you see him in the glasses. I was able to be invited earlier today over to the Thai boxing gym. They showed me around. I talked to some of the youngsters at the gym there. A fine establishment they've got. And a lot of the top fighters from here in Moldova do come out of the Thai boxing gym. So I have yet to see Petru Buzdugan in action. So it'll be interesting to see what he brings to the table here. Should be well prepared for this one at 71 kilos in the lightweight division. Referee Mariusz Domosat really having a good check here of Petru Buzdugan. Domosat is one of the top referees in Europe. He's from Poland.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Petru Buzdugan in the cage.
Does a lot of top refereeing for everywhere.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome his opponent into the ring. He's coming from Moldova. Make some noise for Petru Morari. Petru Morari.
There you see Petru Morari, also making his debut as a mixed martial artist, but has fought before in professional kickboxing. In fact, we've seen him in the FIA championships as part of King of Kings, longtime kickboxing promotion that organizes events all over Europe, and especially at least 2 or 3 times a year here in Moldova. He's fought for KOK before, represents the Kotuk gym, and coached by Petru Kotuk. A lot of Petrus involved in this matchup here. You've got 2 fighters by the name of Petru and 1 coach by the name of Petru. So it's the battle of the Petrus here tonight at EFC 9. Also, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that 2 big bantamweight championships set to be decided here tonight. The absolute championship in the main event of Eagles Fighting Championship, and also the interim championship, a secondary championship belt for the bantamweight division will be decided at the main event of the Eagles elimination part of the event. We've also got 2 other EFC champions in competition here tonight with the belts not on the line, as Alexander Romanov, the heavyweight champion, will be in action against Ion Grigore, and also Luka Poklit, the welterweight champion, in action here tonight as well. He'll be facing Talgat Shatamov of Kyrgyzstan. All that and more on the way here tonight at Eagles Fighting Championship 9 from Chisinau. But right now it's all about the Petrus. Petru Morari now getting inspected and about to make his way into the cage to face Petru Buzdugan.
Stepping in the ring, make some noise for Petru Morari. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the fighters. Age 19, weighing 71 kilograms, height 1.72 meters. Specializing in Thai boxing, fighting for Thai Box Gym. Ladies and gentlemen, this is his debut in mixed martial arts. Make some noise for Petru Buzdugan. Presenting the red corner. Age 19, weighing 71 kilograms, age 1.75 meters, specialized in mixed martial arts, fighting for Kultuk Gym, coach Kultuk Petru. Make some noise from Moldova to Petru Morari. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lightweight bout under 71 kilograms, a 5-minute 3-round, extra 1 round for MMA rules. Referee in the ring, Alexandru Petru.
You know rules. Protect yourself and listen to my commands. Check your hands. Step back. Yours now. Fight!
Round 1.
Round 1 underway in this lightweight contest at 71 kilos. Spinning back kick there by Morari. Ooh, and he tagged him on the head with a left hand as well. As I said, Morari does have quite a strong kickboxing and Muay Thai background, so he's definitely not afraid to lash out with some of those strikes. Buzdugan as well has a strong striking pedigree, so these two 19-year-olds putting that on display here at Eagles 9. Looking for a takedown now. Puts him up against the cage. Morari has the right hand over the top as an underhook. Oh, a knee caught him too. He brought that knee up nice and high and jacked his jaw. Right hand misses over the top. Nearly got him down. You can see that this Petru Buzdugan is very, very strong and powerful. On paper, they're like almost mirror images of themselves. Morari just slightly taller, but you can see that the Buzdugan is just extremely powerful. Buzdugan now has Morari against the cage as the referee goes ahead and steps in. He's going to reinsert the mouthpiece into Morari. That's not a good idea, especially with those knees and short little shots that are available upside the cage. We already saw Morari bring his knee up way nice and high. Knees again go in as Morari frees himself. Nice exchange by both guys. I think they both could have landed on that one. There's that back kick again like a mule. Big shots, and that one stumbled Morari. Buzdugan trying to take him down and does. Morari now back up against the cage, half of his back against the cage. Now he's fully on his right side as Buzdugan trying to insert his will into this equation, trying to work the left leg to pin down the arm. And Morari's really in trouble here. He's vulnerable to strikes. And he's in an awkward position against the cage. Oh, there's the gut. Wide open and exposed. And Buzdugan really finding a target now. Morari now has access to his right arm to defend himself, but Buzdugan, again, slipping that left leg over. Morari, whoa, he went right in the full mount now. Oh, look at that, nice maneuver. As he was able to get out the back door, he really arched his back nice and high with that bridge. Buzdugan, though, seems to have recovered position against the cage here. You can see that Morari has the right arm, but Buzdugan trying to flip him over the hip, but he just doesn't quite have the power with that arm the way it's bent, but gets the takedown nonetheless as he grabbed the legs. Right inside control now. See where he goes from here. He's putting the left forearm there across the esophagus into the carotid artery area, as now he's got his feet on the cage. Could try to push off and create some, there you go. Tries to slip out, but he almost got caught in an armbar. This is not a good spot to be in for Morari. Trying to stretch that arm out. He doesn't quite have it all the way, but it is a very dangerous situation, but he seems to have weathered the storm. He's still working for the arm here. Oh, big left hand, that right hand, excuse me, connected to the side of the face. His time is continuing to slip away here in round number 1. Really back and forth round here between these two. They both have secured some takedowns and some good offense, and that'll do it for this opening round. Let's go back and take another look at what happened here. Yeah, you can see where he had Morari on the run, and Buzdugan really wanted to kind of take things to the ground here. I think that was his plan. He can stand and trade if he wants to, but I think he would prefer if this thing were on the ground, and whether he can get a submission or whether he can get some ground and pound, whatever kind of situation presents itself, he'll try to take full advantage of.
Round 2.
And we resume action here at EFC 9. Buzdugan and Morari going at it here in our second of 8 fights scheduled for the first portion of today's event. So we've got a full fight card for you on hand here tonight at Eagles Fighting Championship. A little bit of a push kick there from Morari. Low kick goes in as well. We're already in a southpaw stance right now. Oh! Or no, excuse me, Morari standing in orthodox. Nice back kick again. I'm telling you what, this kid kicks like a donkey, ladies and gentlemen, like a horse with that back kick. And here comes Buzdugan, trying to take this thing back down to the ground. Picks him up and slams him down. May have hit his forehead on the way down, but the result is what he wanted. He climbs right over now in the full mount. Oh, and here come the shots. Left hand's going in. Buzdugan trying to get a clean shot, but Morari covering up. He's got to move. He's trying to buck him off here. Trying to keep himself composed. He knows he's in a bad spot. Those shots are coming in. Wraps him up now as Buzdugan trying to move him away from the cage. Morari trying to get out from underneath. He's already done that once before. This is a tough spot to be in. This has got to be one of the worst spots because you can't just sit there and take shots. You got to stay active, and at the same point, if you try to roll over to avoid the shots, you know what's going to happen then. Well, he rolls over, but he left his arm exposed. Oh boy! He's got that arm stretched out! All he's got to do is get the angle just right. Look at that arm! Morari seems helpless to defend himself. The arm is just being torqued. Wow! What a narrow escape there by Petru Morari, fighting through it. But the question is now, what does he have left? Buzdugan now reassessing the situation, and look at that. He just moved right over in the full mount again, uncontested. Morari continues to take punishment. And he, nice move again. He nearly got him off again. Buzdugan, you can see he's feeling the pace of this one now. The punches are still going in, but there's not a whole lot of mustard left on the hot dog. This time Morari has his hands locked as he felt Buzdugan trying to go for that arm again. And now they're all tangled up here like a ball of yarn. Look at this transition. Buzdugan now trying to sink those hooks in. And Morari now, let's see how good his defense is from behind. He's got the left arm of Buzdugan neutralized. So that's good news. But he's stretching him out here. And short little right hands are going in. This is a great position to be in if you're Buzdugan, because you almost kind of chill with your head on the ground and just kind of land those right hands at ease. Buzdugan now straddling him from behind, trying to sink in the right arm underneath the chin here. Morari kind of hanging out on the ground. He's got 40 seconds left to go. Oh! A knee just went in, and he's going to get a stern warning here from the referee. Under these rules, you're not allowed to throw knees to the head of a grounded opponent, and that's exactly what Buzdugan did. He's getting one official warning here, and if he sees any of that again, it will be a point deduction. Here we go, back to action, and look at this. Morari right away going to work as Buzdugan trying to create some distance. He's setting him up for the back fist and got him. Nice body work, chiseling away by Morari. Back and forth now. Morari going to town. Here comes Buzdugan. What an explosion of violence at the end of round number 2. My God! Buzdugan recovers position against the cage, looking for a takedown, but he slipped. There's the horn. Wow! Fireworks at the end of round 2. Well, let's go back and take a look. What an action-packed round that turned out to be. A couple of very close submission attempts there. Not for the queasy or the weak at heart. And some very, very decisive blows coming in from Morari out of nowhere. Right at the end of the round, after that illegal knee to the head on the ground by Buzdugan. And here we go, third and final round. I hate to be the one to break the news to these guys, but they've still got 5 more minutes locked inside the cage. The crowd right behind these guys all the way. Up against the cage they go here. This is very comfortable territory for Petru Buzdugan. He loves to get his opponent up against the cage and take him down just like that. Morari now sticking his right knee and hip in between him and his opponent. Trying to, well, he moved over now. And he's now on top here. Trying to get those right hands in. Sticking the knee into the hip. Allowing him to fire down. Morari's got to start moving here. He's got to get on his bicycle and start pedaling. He's being pinned down though, and the shots are coming in. Here they come. Just banging on him like a bongo drum now. Nice move now into full mount once again. This is not where Petru Morari wants to be. Trying to walk the cage to slip out the back door. Well, both these guys obviously very exhausted at this point. And this is where absolutely anything is possible. Look at Morari flat on his back here, getting shots into the midsection. Again, Buzdugan can just take full mount whenever the heck he wants. Oh, those shots are gonna add up. Buzdugan right on top, but does he have enough to put this kid away at this point? Morari's taking a lot of damage here. He's trying to get out, but look, he's not even covering up. Those shots are just going in. He has got to get out of this position. I don't know who's more tired here. Looks like Buzdugan. Well, is that it? Is that the stoppage? That's it. Buzdugan almost too tired to even finish this thing. In the end, he got the stoppage. Morari was just unresponsive on his back. Buzdugan equally as tired, but he was the one on top when the referee decided to call it off. Folks, if you've never been in this kind of a position before, you have no idea what kind of feeling of absolute exhaustion both guys are feeling here. You're at this point where your mind tells you to do things that your body is incapable of responding to or carrying out. That is what fighting is all about. Both of these guys have left absolutely everything inside the cage in this one. Take a look at what went down here in round number 3. You can see Morari, he knew what kind of trouble he was in, but like I said, his mind was telling him to do things that his body just could not do. Buzdugan was able to take full mount at will whenever he felt like it, and ended up getting the stoppage early in round number 3.
The winner is, by technical knockout for Petru Buzdugan.
Both guys happy that this one's over. Buzdugan perhaps a little bit more, was able to tough it out, suck it up.